Hello and welcome to my tutorial on how to use Lean's seed searcher and how to find your own shiny 6IV Ditto. Before we begin, first I have to explain how the Ditto Den works. Assuming you already complete the game, there are 4 types of Ditto that you can encounter. For 3-star Ditto, it guarantees 3 IVs. For 4-star Ditto, there is a 50-50 chance of finding a guaranteed 3 IV or a 4 IV. And a 5-star Ditto will always guarantee a 4 IV. So, can you find out what's the problem in here? If you find it, congratulations. The problem is the 4-star Ditto. Firstly, you won't be able to tell which Ditto you will get until you catch it and check the judge function. And even if you do that, the 4-star 3 IV Ditto will have a 9.1% chance to give you an extra best IV. So if that's the case, you won't be able to tell if it was a 4-star 3 IV Ditto or a 4-star 4 IV Ditto. So in conclusion, if you're trying to find a seed on Ditto Den, you should avoid using info from a 4-star Ditto. So first of all, you want to find a nest that contains your Pokemon. So there are 2 ways that you can find the correct nest that contains your Pokemon. So first of all, you want to set the rarity to rare first, and because Ditto is a rare beam. And if you know the location, which we do, which is Stony Wanderless, sorry if I butcher that name, so it should be here, Wilderness, right? So, okay, so that first one is Ditto already. So if it's not the one you want, you literally just scroll through each one of these and find the list of Pokemon that contains your Pokemon. So that's one way to find it. The other way to find it is you manually set the nest. So if we go to Cerebi.net, if we find Ditto Cerebi, and it shows you what places that you can find a match rate battle, in this case Stony Wilderness, and we find Ditto again. So in Cerebi.net, it says Den 66, but in actuality this means nest. So what they're using in Cerebi.net is the wrong terminology. So what Den actually means is the physical location of your raid. So you know the thing that generates the beam, that's a den. And a nest can exist in multiple dens. So there are multiple places that can have the same nest. So if we look back in Cerebi.net, this is actually Nest 66 that contains all the Dittos. So if we go back to the Lean Seed Searcher, if we manually set the nest to 66, and that will show Ditto. So if you manually set the nest, the den and rarity just doesn't matter, because like I said before, nests can exist in multiple dens, so you don't have to worry about the den and rarity. So let's go back to the game. If you're watching this video, you probably should know where the Ditto Den is supposed to be. So this is the nursery, right? The Breachfield nursery. And if you go forward, turn right. And this den here will be a Ditto Den. So I already have the den ready over here. You should probably know how to find a rare beam yourself. But if you don't know that, then you can check out my other video on non-event dens. The link will be in the description below. So, the first thing we have to do is we have to go to the 4th frame, which means skipping 3 days, to find a 2 IV or 3 IV Pokemon. But in Ditto case, there's only 3 IV Pokemon in 3-star. So we have to find that first. So, let's do the invite glitch. I'll explain this a million times already. Click invite others, go to system settings, go all the way down, move forward 1 day, and go back to the game, quit, and now you skip 1 day. Now do it 2 more times. Alright, perfect. We find a 3-star Ditto on the 4th day. So let's catch this real quick. Alright, cool, we caught it. So now we have to level it up to 100, as usual. Alright, so that's 3 IV. That's perfect. So let's go to the program. Go to my desktop. So, what you want to do is set the day to 4 first. Well, you can see you can change the date here, but I will talk about that later. So, let's input the results first. So, let's increase this. Alright, so that was a 3-star Ditto, which is a 3 or 4-star Ditto because it's not in 2-star, because we can't get 2-star. So that's this Ditto here. And let's go to check the summary. So that's a Jolly Nature. Jolly Nature. And this one has Limber and capable of taking hits. And there's a built-in IV calculator, like all the other programs, like the SWC calculator, which is good. So let's check the stats. So that's level 100, HP 223, 117, 132, 118, 109, 145. And click calculate and apply the results. So now let's check the IVs. Okay, so it says not okay, no follow-up possible. So what's going on here is because for a Ditto Den, there's no 2 IV. There's only a 3 IV Pokemon available to be used in the program. So because we are using a 3 IV, there's less chance of having a unique IV by using the next Pokemon in the same day. So what you want to do in this situation, you want to restart the game, move 1 day forward, and then save over there, and start the process over again. So let's do that right now. Alright, so let's move 1 day forward. Collect the watts. And now we save the game. So now this will be our new day 1, and then we start the process over again. So now let's skip 3 days forward again. Now I'm gonna use the y-comm glitch. If I explain it again, connect to the internet. Go to link battle. Do single battle, double battle, doesn't matter. And wait for the trainer is found prompt to pop up. And then you want to DC right then. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to search for local friends to DC me from the server. So I don't have to, take my Switch out, because if I take my Switch out, it somehow gives me sound error. So, and that's another way you can DC your dock Switch without taking the Switch out from the dock. Alright, so now we have the y-comm glitch active. Now we have to move 3 days forward. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so let's see what Pokemon this is. Alright, so this one is a 4-star Ditto, right? So like I said before, 4-star Ditto has a 50-50 chance of giving you a 3 IV or 4 IV. But the 3 IV also has a 10% chance of giving you a fake 4 IV. So we don't want this Pokemon. So one thing that is good about Lean's Seed Searcher is that if you're on the 4th frame and you find a Pokemon that you don't want, like if it's not a 2 IV or 3 IV Pokemon, so what you can do is you can keep moving forward until you find a 2 IV or 3 IV Pokemon. But there's a limit to this day here. So the maximum day you can go is the 10th day. So if you move 6 more days, you still can't find a 2 IV or 3 IV. You're better off just restart the game and then try the 5th, 6th, 7th day again. So now I'm going to keep moving forward to the 5th day. Because I still have the y-comm glitch active, I can just, go to system settings. Let's just quit the raid first. Go to system settings, and then change 1 day forward. And this will be the 5th day, which is a 5-star Ditto, which we can't use it again. So let's keep going to the 6th day now. Alright. Cool. That's the 3-star Ditto. So now we want to catch this. Alright, we have the Ditto, so now let's level it up to 100 again. Alright, that was their 3IV as well, so that's good. Okay, so let's go back to the program, and we want to start a new search. So there's a new search button over here, so let's restart that. And remember that was a 6-day Ditto, right? So we type 6 over here. That was a 3-star Ditto, obviously. So, the nature is quiet. Take plenty of sizes. Limber nature, and let's pick up the calculator. So I can't see, so let's move this larger. There we go. So that's 237, 132, 115, 145, 110, 101. Click calculate and apply. So hopefully this works. So check IVs. Okay, cool. That's perfect because we have a 4 IV 5 out of 6. Alright, it's me from the future here. I haven't explained what's going on over here. So after you input the first Pokemon, right, you will see an option 4 IV 5 out of 6. So I have explained this already on the other videos, but I'm going to explain it again. So what it means by that is that in this slot, you have to catch a 4 IV Pokemon. You can't catch anything else. You have to put a 4 IV Pokemon. So what 5 out of 6 mean is that, so there are 3 possibilities. So 4 out of 6, 5 out of 6, or 6 out of 6. Ideally, you want 6 out of 6 because that will be the fastest calculation time. 5 out of 6 is not that bad, but 4 out of 6 it's mostly common for event dens and Ditto dens. So the fact that we get 5 out of 6 is really lucky, right? So 4 out of 6 will take about 8 minutes to do one recalculation, while 5 out of 6 I don't remember because it's just very fast. So bear in mind that if you get a 4 out of 6 on the second Pokemon, it will take much longer time compared to a 5 out of 6. So let's go back to the past. Right now, what we want to do is to catch a 4 IV Pokemon on the 6th day. Ideally, like I said, we don't want a 4-star Ditto. We want a 5-star Ditto. So we want to find a 5-star Ditto on the 6th day. So, because we are on the 6th day, when you restart the game, there are 2 choices that you can make. What you can do is you can move 2 days ahead and then save. And then you will have to change this day back to 4 because you saved 2 days ahead, which means the day you actually catch this Pokemon is the 4th day. But for the sake of, showcasing Lean Steel Searcher had this day flexibility here, we're gonna keep this as day 6. So I'm gonna restart the game right now. So now we want to move 5 days forward to the 6th day, and then hopefully we find a 5-star Ditto, right? So obviously, the further day away, you have to do more skips to reach over there. And if you don't get the Pokemon you want, you have to restart the game and go to the same day again, hope you get the Pokemon that you want, and then restart over again if you don't want it. So this is why you have a choice of moving forward 2 days first, and then save over there, and then you can soft reset, and then you can skip less day. But because we are using the y-comm glitch, we can skip day very fast anyway, so I'm just gonna use the y-comm glitch and then skip 5 days forward. Alright, the glitch is active, let's skip 5 days forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we have the 6th day. Let's hope this is a 5 IV. Nope. Alright, so now let's do that all over again. Alright, perfect. Now we are on the 6th day again, and we find a 5-star Ditto, which means this is guaranteed a 4-star Ditto. So let's catch this real quick. Alright, cool. We have the 5-star Ditto now, and let's level it up to 100 again. Alright, 4 IV. Perfect. Alright, let's check the summary of this Ditto. Alright, let's move this over here. This is a sassy nature. Okay, so we'll select this, and this is a 5-star Ditto. So in this case, it actually doesn't matter because these two Dittos here are actually identical, but we're just gonna pick 5-star Ditto. Alright, so this is a sassy nature. And limber nature, right? And limber ability, right? Yep. Okay, so that's a somewhat vain. Now let's pull up the IV calculator. Level 100. HP 237, 132, 103, 132, 145, and 106. Alright, so now we apply, and now we confirm the IVs. Alright, so that's done for the first 2 Pokemon. And now it unlocks the next 2 Pokemon that you have to input. So if you remember the SWC calculator, if you watch my other video, the 3rd and the 4th Pokemon has to be on the 5th and the 6th day. But actually, they don't really have to be on the 5th and the 6th day, because what these 2 Pokemon does, it's literally just a filter that applies to the first 2 Pokemon. These 2 Pokemon can actually be in any date. So this is another good feature that the Lean Seed Calculator has, is you can change these 2 Pokemon to any date you want. So ideally, you just want to set these to day 1 and day 2. So you don't have to do as many skip as compared to finding a 5th and a 6th Pokemon. So let's do that right now. Let's restart the game and then catch the first day Pokemon. Alright, so what do we have here? The first day is a 5-star Ditto. That's perfect. It's not a 4-star, so let's catch that real quick. Alright, we have our first day Ditto. Let's do the level 100 again. Alright, let's go back to the program here. So that was a 5-star Ditto again. So like I said, these 2 are the exact same, but we have a 5-star, so we just pick this one here. And this is a... let's make this bigger. I can't see. So that's a hasty nature. Hasty. And it's mischievous. Oops, not that. Okay, so this one is a imposter, right? Alright, so the stats are... level 100, 237, 132, 118, 132, 130, 144. And calculate. Perfect. Alright, so now let's restart the game and catch the second day Pokemon. Alright, so let's move forward a day using the old invite glitch, because it's faster than y-comm if you just do 1 day only. Okay, so day 2 is actually a 4-star Ditto. So like I said before, 4-star Ditto can give you a fake 4IV Pokemon. So we don't want to use this. So this is where the flexible date comes into play. We can just move forward a day again and then change this to day 3. So the only limitation of these 2 Pokemon right here is that you can't use the same day as the first 2 Pokemon. That's it. So we can't use the 6th day. We can use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's move forward a day again to the 3rd day. Alright, perfect. That's a 5-star. We can catch this. Alright, we got our 3rd day Ditto. Let's level up to 100 for the final time. Alright, perfect. 4 IVs. Alright, so now we input the stats. So remember, this is a 3rd day Ditto. So let's put 3 over here. And that was a 5-star Ditto as well. And this is a jolly nature. Capable of taking hits. What's the ability? That was imposter. So Let's calculate the IVs. Level 100. 232. Is it 222? I can't see. It's so small. 222, 132, 132, 118, 109, and 145. And calculate. And apply. Alright, that's it. That's all the 4 Pokemon that you need to search the sea. Let's start right now. So this is a 5 out of 6. It shouldn't take very long. As long as we have all the stats ready. And there you go! It takes 6 seconds, and this is our seed. Right here. So now that you have the seed, we want to press the seed checker button. So our target is a 6IV Ditto, right? So naturally, the higher number of guaranteed IVs the Ditto have, the higher chance that it gives you a 6IV. So we want to search a 5-star Ditto because that has guaranteed 4 IV. That will have the highest chance to give us a 6 IV. So let's put in the filter numbers. We want all of them to be 31. And now let's press the search button. And this will give you the first match of all these filters over here. So let's press search here. And 1440. So that's the amount of skips that you need to reach the 6IV Ditto. But we want to skip 3 days ahead of this number in order to swap the 4th day Pokemon until we get the 5-star Ditto that we want. In this case, it's a 6IV Ditto. So you can also search other stuff, like if you want a 0 speed IV Ditto, you can filter that on speed and then search. That will be 1492 skips. And if we want a 6 IV shiny Ditto, you can search yes on any types, or if you want a square shiny. So let's search any type first. So let's see how long that will take us. 785,375 skips to a 6 IV star shiny Ditto. So let's see what a square shiny will get us to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is taking a bit longer than usual. Oh boy. Oh my god, what is this number? Is that 100 million? So 100 million skips for a 6 IV square shiny Ditto. Alright, so no, we're not gonna go for that. So we're just gonna go for the non-shiny 6 IV Ditto, which is 1440 skips. So we want to skip 1437 days. So now I'm going to pull up my Arduino again. So if you want to know how to use Arduino to day skip, I have a link in the description below. You can learn how to do that yourself. So I'm just gonna do this quickly. So let's pull up the no limit day skipper. And we want to set the days of skip to 1437 and then save this. Go to make file, no limit. Alright, cool. Let's open up CMD. Go to this folder right here. Make. And there you go. Let's plug the Arduino board in. Flash the Arduino. Alright, so let's open up Flip. Connect to the Arduino, load hex file, JP no limit, run. And there you go. Let's restart the game right now. Alright, so before I start the glitch, I'm going to go to January first, because that's the no limit program requires. So January and first. There you go. Alright, so now let's activate the y-comm glitch. There you go, trainer is found. Let's find a local friend and DC from the server. There you go. Cool. Alright, so now let's go to the Pokemon Center to day skip. Alright, so let's find out how how long this will take. So it will take, let's see, it will take 31 seconds for 30 days skip. So let's pull up our calculator here. 31 seconds per 30 days. And we want to multiply that by 1437 and divide by 60. So that will take 24 minutes. So let me just go to the system settings. Alright, now let's start the program and I will see you in 24 minutes.
A few moments later.
Okay, we are done. It makes me so anxious because I don't know which day is gonna end. I only have an estimated time, so okay, we're finished. Okay, so let's go back to our den right now. Oh, I should collect my lotto, but whatever, it's fine. Let's switch back to our game here. There you go. Make it nice and big. Alright, so let's collect the watts and then save our game. So right now we are 3 days before our 6IV Ditto. So I actually skip a few important things in this tutorial, like how to verify your seed, how to check your current frame if you miscount how many skips you had, or how to do the 3-day skip to invite others and then you can reset that Pokemon over and over again. All of those are in other tutorials, so again, link in the description below. So now that we still have the y-comm glitch active, I'm going to skip 3 days forward, and hopefully that is a 5-star Ditto. 1, 2, 3. 4-star. Okay. So this is a 50-50 chance to be a 6IV, so I'm not gonna risk it, so I'm just gonna reset it. And then do the 3-day skip again. Okay, 5-star. Okay, cool. So now, well, normally you shouldn't really save here, just in case you screwed up, right? So, but I have faith in my program and the Seed Searcher program, so I'm just gonna save here. And this will be our 6IV Bolt Nature Ditto. So let's see. And let's check the summary. Bam! 6IV. There you go. That's a Bolt Nature 6IV Ditto. And this is how you get a 6IV Ditto. Or if you're lucky enough and find a seed that has low enough skips for a 6IV Shiny Ditto, you can get that too. Now all you have to do is you restart the game, host this Ditto with a friend, and then trade the Ditto with each other, so you can get eggs from nursery faster than usual because it's a different trainer ID. Or if you can find a friend that has a foreign language, and then if you trade the Ditto with each other, you can do the Masuda method and then find shiny Pokemon that way as well. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you learn how to find a 6IV Ditto on your own without, using bots or other ways that has to rely on other people. You can do it all by yourself. So I will see you next time. Peace.